Barkley. Here's Howard.
Welcome into another edition of the TIRAC Expert Film Session. I'm here on location at Penn State University, where I get an opportunity to talk to one of my favorite players, Saquon Barkley.
I'm Saquon Barkley, Penn State running back, and I'm explosive.
Barkley with that speed and the shiftiness.
He is so quick and has such great vision.
He's the most dynamic running back in this conference.
Saquon Barkley's got it all.
When you have a tough go at it, right? So you're not averaging 5-6 yards, you're not being able to make those big runs. How does that affect you mentally, or what's your makeup as you go through that process? Do you try to do too much, or do you still try to stay within the game plan?
Sometimes I try to do too much, but I would say I grew in that area a lot. The way I look at it this year is if things aren't going well and teams are low in the box and their game plan is to try to stop the run, then that's opening up other stuff for the team. And we're all talented enough to take over a game, but sometimes it might be my game, sometimes it might be Trace's game, sometimes it might be Godwin's game. And that's really just the focus that we have. And that's why I would say when stuff aren't going my way, I try to keep that in the back of my head that, all right, go ahead, load the box, keep giving us a chance. And I trust my guys, and I know they might go in your head and make a big play for us.
You know, to be an elite back, you got to have great feet, balance, all of those things. But I think it all starts in the eyes, right? And in your vision, you really have a great knack of seeing where defenders are coming from. How have you developed that, or is it instinctive, or is it something that you work on, film study?
Sometimes, it's a kind of mixture of both. Sometimes I would say just natural, like just your reaction. You feel a guy coming here, you make that cut. But one thing I think you can do to control your vision, and where I still feel like that I have to grow as a player, is your patience. Your patience through the mesh, you really can see things opening up. And say if an O-lineman does get beat, you can see that early if you're going slower. And if you catch them right, you can gash them. And that's what we've been able to do a couple times this year.
Let's take it to the field.
Yes, sir.
If I'm the safety and I'm a couple of yards off of you, what's your favorite move, or how do you determine what move you need to use?
My favorite move, I would say, is kind of like a one-cut, jump cut, kind of.
Okay.
Defenders, when they play against me, I notice on film, they really try to take space away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of try to use that to my advantage. And I would like try to get them to force and lean one way, and I try to give them a little head nod and lean so they can commit to this way.
So now I'm here.
And the best way to describe it would be like a basketball crossover. Like you literally like taking the ball like here, and you're crossing over this way.
So now you got them leaning, now you can make that jump cut?
Yeah, so when you here and you lean, I don't know why, but I throw my arm up, and once I get them to lean this way, I kind of just jump cut and try to burst out and get vertical up there.
How does that different from a guy in space versus, say, a D lineman who makes a great move, or that linebacker who ends up shooting the gap?
I'm only 225, 220. I know I'm not going to run over no D lineman. I'm not no Derrick Henry. But so I try to use my speed and quickness to advantage in that situation also. If I see him come, I'll try to throw it down, like put my hips down and get him to force and plant his feet.
Oh, so that's interesting. So you're saying that you want the D lineman or the linebacker to set his feet, and now he's squatting.
Yeah.
Right? So now, once he's in a flat-footed position, you have the advantage in that situation.
And when I get him flat-footed and I get him down, it's kind of, you like literally look him in the eyes and you just give him a head nod and you kind of play with him. And once he gets a little lean to this way or the way, you just jump cut to the opposite side and try to get vertical and get your shoulder down and take what defense give you.
Barkley, touchdown!